I literally just fell to pieces. I just didn't know what to do.
I actually just fell to the ground.
I just yelled, I just screamed, I screamed, and I started to go into a panic.
I never felt that feeling before because I've never lost somebody so close to me.
That night of the 8th of August, it was such, my life felt like it was ended at that point. It really took me back. I just saw stars, my head was in a daze, I was dizzy, I felt like I was gonna faint.
The door knocked, so I thought it was Jermaine because he must have left his keys or whatever. I saw a police officer and I said to the police officer, "Can I help you?" And I said, "Where's Jermaine?" And then his friend just blurted out, "Oh, Jermaine's been stabbed, Jermaine's been stabbed." I just put on my hoodie, flung on my trainers, grabbed his friend, I said, "Jump in my car, let's show me where my brother is right now." By this point, there was a helicopter already, air ambulance, it had been cornered off, and I just ran to the scene. So they then hit me with it, and they said, "Sit down." They said, "We've done all we could do. We've worked on him and he's not responding."
I was on Snapchat, I can't remember whose snap it was, and someone was like, "No, this can't be true, R.I.P. Jermaine." I was confused, I wasn't sure who they were talking about, if it was my Jermaine or somebody else. So I dashed it across the room and I was thinking, no. And I didn't know whether to believe it or not, but I was just crying, like, I didn't know what to do.
Jermaine was a very loving boy, very, very loving boy. He had an aptitude of caring for others, loving human beings. He was a very free-spirited young man. Jermaine himself would just light up any room.
He had good intentions, he had aspirations, he had ambitions to become something.
Jermaine was hugely popular in the school. Staff, children, everyone loved him. There was never a dull moment. Honestly, there was never a dull moment for him. If he came in, you knew that you would never be bored. Jermaine was a child with lots of dreams.
He was always there for you when you needed him. Like, he would always cheer me up when I was upset, like without even trying. Like, he just had that smile that would just light up my day. Jermaine became part of our family. He was here all the time, after school, on the weekends. Like, he was more like a brother to me than a friend. Like, Jermaine was my family.
They're never the bankers, they're never the money makers, they're never the high politicians, the judges. But what they can be, if you look at the media, look at the police reports, they can be the drug dealer, they can be the violent person, they can be the person who people respect because of their physicality. To me, that's a toxic combination.
This generation, this society, growing up now, all they know is about knives and money and selling drugs, because that's what they've been shown. And if they don't know anything else and no one's guiding them and pulling them away from that, then they'll just only go down one path.
They're carrying a knife like they're carrying a ruler or a pencil at school.
Our children are not safe.
Some young people today think that a phone is the same object as a knife, but they don't see the difference. A phone is a positive object, but a knife, it kills people. What I would say to the people carrying the knives is why? Like, what's your purpose? What are you getting out of it? Like, honestly, what are you getting out of it? Taking somebody's life, how are you gonna sleep at night knowing you took someone's life?
Every day you're waiting for that key to open, for the door to open, to see Jermaine walking with a smile and shouting and saying, "Hi Dad, how you doing?" We are celebrating a life which was, to us, was a great legacy which should be talked about and should be remembered with his close friends and his family, and the community who knew Jermaine.
The day before he passed away, he came to my house, but as he came in, I was leaving with my mum. And I remember before I left, I gave him a hug and I said, I love you. So I'm happy I got to say that before he got taken.
I found it hard to actually even come into Jermaine's room and smelling his clothes and touching his belongings. It just brings back a lot of memories. Since Jermaine passed, me and my dad have been burning candles every single day, non-stop. We always continuously burn a candle for Jermaine, and my blue t-shirt here represents Jermaine's colour that he used to wear majority of the time. My dad's actually done some blue ribbons, and we're going to tie some blue ribbons to a branch, and we're going to put it actually at his graveside to show that people are thinking about him.
Let's raise these children together. Please, put down the knives, put down the guns. Please, no more killing. Please, no more. A parent should never have to bury a child. Never.